It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws, but I'm not going to talk about how it was the first blockbuster or that Bruce the Mechanical Shark, named after Spielberg's lawyer, never worked, and that's why it was only in the movie for 4 minutes. I want to talk about the dolly zoom shot, often called the Jaws shot or the Hitchcock shot because it was created for a scene in Vertigo. You zoom out on the actor while you dolly or move the camera towards them. It has been used in many films since Spielberg brought it back for Jaws. It makes the viewer feel uncomfortable because it's not something the human eye can do. Are you feeling anxious?
What?
Jaws. This woman was eating a jawbreaker when, yes, you guessed it, she broke her jaw. The 19-year-old was sucking on the 3-inch jawbreaker when she decided to get to the center faster by biting it. As soon as she bit down, her jaw hurt, and her friend said she had chipped one tooth and another was wiggly. An x-ray revealed she had fractured her jaw in 2 places. This woman dislocated her jaw trying to eat this triple patty burger. She didn't realize what she'd done at first, but her jaw hurt, so she tried to finish eating it with a knife and fork. Doctors were able to snap her jaw back in place. Jaws. A group of thieves in the US were using excavators and a jaws of life to rob ATMs. They stole over $1 million over several heists. The leader of the gang almost got away when police surrounded him, jumping out of the sunroof. He has been charged with 3 of the robberies, as well as kidnapping and making a man use a sex toy on himself. The jaws of life had been stolen from a fire truck. They're usually used to pry car doors open and rescue people after an accident. It has 2 points that spread apart with several tons of pressure. The thieves used the jaws of life to pop open ATMs. Jaws. If you're planning on going to Thailand at some point, you might want to skip this video. This man was going to the bathroom when a 10-foot python came up through the toilet and bit him on the penis. He was able to get his finger into the mouth and pry its jaws open. When rescuers arrived, they found the snake's head tied to a doorknob. The man had passed out from loss of blood, but recovered in hospital. The python was released back into the wild. Wait, it gets worse. A couple of years later, this guy, also from Thailand, also going to the bathroom, was bitten in the balls by a python coming up through the toilet. He beat it to death with a toilet brush. It was 12 feet long. Maybe it was the same snake. Jaws. This couple had to go to the hospital after she got her hand stuck in her boyfriend's mouth. Apparently they were shooting a funny video trying to see if her hand would fit in his mouth. It could. Then she couldn't get it out. His face turned red, he started making gurgling sounds and drooling down her arm. Doctors explained that her hand got stuck because his muscles contracted. The more pain, the more he clenched his jaw. Luckily, after playing soft music and giving him a muscle relaxant, they were able to twist her hand out. Jaws. Grills are now being worn by mainstream celebrities. Here are Katy Perry's worth $1 million and Post Malone's at $1.6 million. The concept of grills has been around for thousands of years, way back to the Etruscans. Hip-hop brought them back in the early 80s, but this guy may have started the trend. The James Bond villain Jaws was the first person to wear grills in a movie. It is true that for him they were more of a weapon than a fashion statement, but he did have influence on style. Love him or hate him, Kanye's titanium teeth were inspired by Jaws. After he revealed them on Instagram, he posted this picture. Rihanna had these grills custom made for a photo shoot. Does she look familiar? She dressed and did her hair just like Jaws. Jaws.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, you are? Why? Because I'm so fat?
That is not what I meant. That is absolute. I'm shark progressive.
And that's all there is to know about Jaws.
Asshole!